Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and today y'all, let me tell y'all, your boy CJ is back in the hospital. Unfortunately, due to an infection from one of his gunshot wounds, he had to be placed back into the hospital. But we're gonna be praying for you, CJ. You know, over here in Latte World, we love you, boy. So hopefully he gets well and start to do better soon, and get back to at least somewhat of a normal lifestyle of living. We don't want CJ out here all messed up, hurt and broke up and going through what he going through. We need him to get well soon. So in other news, listen, this disgusted me. An alley-oop basketball player, right, decides he wants to shoot a young lady because she don't want to talk to him. Okay? What is wrong with people? So a player by the name of Darius Miles, right? Decides to shoot and kill Miss Jamia Janae Harris after she wouldn't talk to him. Now, for me, why would you want to shoot somebody because they didn't want to talk to you? Like, was the embarrassment that real that you said, you know what? You do not deserve to go on in life because you did not talk to me. Do you know who I am? Or was it the fact that your ego was hurt because you a basketball player and you thought that, wait, who is she to think she gonna turn me down? Now your career is gone. Now you in jail with a bunch of other nobody people just like you that decides to come and take someone else's life away for senseless things like not wanting to talk to you? Really? Oh, that's terrible. Listen, people losing their mind out here. A California man decides to ram a dump truck into his ex-wife house because they're going through a divorce. I guess this man was in his feelings and decided, you know what? I'm going to run a dump truck, through this house. She think I'm playing? Or maybe is it that he might have to leave her the house through the divorce, and before he decides to do that, he'd rather tear that down. Maybe that might be the case. When the police arrived at the scene, the woman identified the driver as being her husband, and she let the police know, listen, we're going through a divorce, so I guess there you have it. Right. Let me get into my other story. Because after what we went through with George Floyd, you don't even think that this would be a thing. But unfortunately, I guess it still is. A BML co-founder's cousin was repeatedly tased over and over and over and over and over again. If you've seen the video, I'm going to try to put a snippet here, but a lot of the videos have been taken down or basically blurred out due to the fact is that the man actually died from being in this situation. A LAPD officer decides that he wanted to restrain Mr. Keenan Anderson, or Mr. Keenan was resisting, either way, and in order to gain control of the situation, he decides that he was going to tase him. Now, normally in regular situations, if a person is aggressive, that's the reason that they have the police officers with the tasers, to give them a shock back into reality to calm their down. Right. But this man repeatedly tased this man over and over and over again. And if you watch the video, if you have not seen it, please go to Google or whatever outlet that you can go to. Even maybe another channel here on YouTube, but I don't want to get copywritten or my channel flagged. So I might just put a picture, but not the actual video. But as you can see in the actual video, even at times, when this man was not resisting, he was still being tased. He was still being tased. So, when I tell people For one, you don't mess with anybody or do that to anyone. But you never know who you messing with when you doing certain things. I'm pretty sure these police officers did not know that that man was in relation to someone that was a part of the BLM, Black Lives Movement. And you have taken another black life by the hand of an officer being overly aggressive in a situation where there was no need for that. Once you had that man down and you and that other officer was able to detain him and do the things that you needed to do, there was no necessary need to continue tasing him. On to other news. For all you TikTok lovers, I guess y'all better get y'all TikToking out now. Because they're trying to shut it down immediately. Immediately. Now, I seen that report on the news when I woke up this morning. I'm going to actually have to get into more details, but we do know that TikTok is a Chinese-owned app. That's number one. Aside from the fact is, people can't actually get nothing done due to TikTok. People TikTok at work, people TikTok at school, people TikTok in the hospital, people TikTok everywhere. Walmart, train stations, the middle of the street. So, if TikTok is your thing, you better hurry up and get the TikToking before they cut the whole thing. Because that's what they plan on doing. Remember, I told you. So you go ahead and think it's a game, and you go and you see your little black app disappear. Don't say I ain't warn you. Another thing. This kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but to each their own. I'm not going to really go too far into it, but I'm just going to bring awareness to it for other parents just like me. They are passing a law to change the name of which people used to go by, or what we used to reference to as pedophiles. They will no longer be going as pedophiles. The new name for these people will be called M.A.P.S. Now, M.A.P.S, M-A-P, yes, M.A.P.S, like, maps where you look for directions to go somewhere, but no. In this case, M.A.P.S stands for minor attracted person. This is a person that is attracted to minors. Now, this whole situation came out, if I don't know if y'all seen last week, a teacher lost her job because her and her students were having a conversation in the classroom where they were discussing a certain book. And basically the teacher asked the boy, what did he think of the overall book? And he said what he got from the book is that the person was a pedophile. And the teacher corresponded by saying that's not what they're called anymore. They're called M.A.P.S. You have to give them respect under the nature of the title in which they would like to be in reference to. And if I'm not sure, they're going to be going under the community status. So when she says to this young man, you can't get mad at people because they want to have sex with 5-year-old children. Oh, yes, you can. You really can. But I'm not going to get into the factors of why you can. The fact is that they gave them a new title to, I guess, I don't know. I gave you the information. I'm going to leave it right there. You look into it. If you have children, you definitely should look into it, because a M.A.P., which is a minor attracted person, could possibly someone that's working in a school, a doctor's office, or anywhere near children. And if they have the law on their side to be able to go up underneath this, then yeah. It's something to worry about, because where are they going to be getting the children from for these people to do what it is that they choose to do, if you get where I'm going with this? Exactly. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, I hope you hit that subscribe button, because you know your girl is on that 100K chase. That's my goal. You know it, 100K chase. Help me win this race. Anyway, throughout your life, you're going to come across some struggles. But remember to try to remain motivated, keep that ability, and keep a great attitude. The things that you will attract from these three things is nothing but positive.
Were A.